welcome to another episode of SRB Gaming. I am Chris, and as always, joined by Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe.
What's up, you beautiful nerds?
And once again, joining us roughly a week later, Jermaine, my friend.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Yeah, you have to look in the camera. Sorry. You have to look in the camera. Say hi. And of course, we are reacting to a Nintendo Direct, not one, but two back-to-back Nintendo Directs. We are checking a look at the August Indie World Showcase and the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Now, what sets this apart from these two apart from a regular Nintendo Direct is they are more focused on upcoming Switch titles from third-party developers. So this is interesting considering what's coming around the corner, which me and Richard have talked about a couple of times now, which is the Switch successor, which they confirmed this will not have anything mentioned of it on this one. But this is third-party only focused. So all these games are coming to Switch, but they're all from third-party developers. The partner showcase probably going to be from bigger third-party developers. Indie World is probably going to be for smaller third-party developers, but third-party developers on the list. This is just, if I had to label this, this is the Nintendo Direct third-party dev showcase. That's what this is. It is just nothing but third-party we're getting. So I don't know which one starts.
Direct with Nintendo Direct minus Nintendo.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I usually ask him this and ask you this. So, is there anything you're expecting here? Because I will be honest, I have been spoiled on one thing. My friend didn't know. It wasn't his fault. And maybe a second thing, but that was from last week. I didn't know if that was from a few days ago. I don't know if that was related or not. But what are you looking forward to? Now, remember, this is third party, nothing first party from Nintendo, for the most part. Sometimes they sneak in one or two. But what are you expecting or hoping coming from this direct and these directs? Anybody can start first. I don't care.
Let's be honest. I don't know what to expect. I don't play third-party games very much on my Switch.
Right.
Let's see. I forget that Metaphor Fantasio game, the one from the Persona guys.
Yeah.
Was that one supposed to be coming to the Switch, or was that just like PlayStation, Xbox exclusive?
I would be playing Russian roulette if I were to look for that right now.
All right. I was gonna say, I mean, that'd be interesting to hear some more about, but honestly, I mean, like for non-Nintendo stuff, I don't remember a lot of the stuff that's supposed to be coming out for Nintendo for the Switch right now. So honestly, I'm hoping like, some stuff gets released, but I'm honestly just hoping to be pleasantly surprised. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, no, that's great. Are you about the same too?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Give me a reason to buy more third-party games.
No. Give me a reason to buy more games for my Switch is how I look at this.
Exactly.
I have a lot of games on my Switch.
Like they did announce NBC Fine Collection through here, and then I'm like, I already knew for a fact that it's not just coming to Switch. Like, who are we fucking getting? And like, so like, yeah, I'm curious to see what else we're getting. Like, I know probably not gonna get Monster Hunter Wilds unless they're just unveiling a Switch successor now. Capcom wise, we'll see on that front. Square Enix, I know Visions of Mana is coming out right around the corner. Trying to think something Final Fantasy related, probably more on that Neo-Spatian game from the original Final Fantasy creator. Oh, you saw it from the last direct?
Right, the one that Sakaguchi and Mistwalker are working on. This
is one that was stuck in Apple Arcade jail and just got out.
Yeah, exactly. So, right, that's supposed to be coming out soon. So, yeah, hopefully we hear more about that, like what extra stuff they're throwing in to, justify it.
I'd be interested to see. I think the biggest thing they can show, even though they only just announced they're working on it and something, is the next Monolith Soft IP. Because they announced we're working on their game, but the very bluntly doesn't sound like it's Xenoblade Chronicles 4.
I mean, they do technically have other stuff they've worked on, so just Xenoblade's like their big, big, like their main IP, the moneymaker.
But I went. Oh, go.
No, I was just gonna say, so yeah, honestly, saying I wasn't aware of that. So yeah, them actually showing up and saying, "Okay, guys, here's what we're working on," and show us it. It's like that'd be pretty cool.
But the problem with that is that's why I say there's a slim chance because they only just like announced that like a couple weeks ago that they were working on something like a new IP, well, like something new, but it wasn't Xenoblade. They didn't say it was Xenoblade or not, but a lot of people are assuming it may just be a new IP or a returning IP for them. But I wouldn't be surprised if they Metroid Prime for us from 7 years ago and just give us a title and just say currently in development. They did a Bayonetta 3 at the Game Awards years ago.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I'm just saying, just a title would be nice. Just to say, hey, like keep this in the list.
Yeah. But yeah. So let us get started then. This is going to be our reactions, folks, to the this is a mouthful to the Nintendo Indie World Showcase and Partner Showcase Directs for August. So here we go.
Hello, everyone. We'll now present today's Indie World Showcase and Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
It may be a little loud on your end, Richard, just a heads up, because we're not using headphones.
Showcase.
Right. No, the audio's still good at this point, so.
Okay. So what are we starting with? I don't know what we're starting with. Okay, starting with Indie World.
Welcome to Indie World. I'm Amber.
And I'm Andrew. We're back with more indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch system.
All right, it's time to lay our cards on the table.
Sure thing.
Oh
Wait,
no,
why is
it's
there a Joker in
Balatro.
my hand?
Here's the deal.
It's Balatro. Like I said, this game is so big, so small, you can fit it on basically like old USB. What? They're doing... Oh wait, never mind. It is on there. I was like, oh, I thought Balatro was already on there. It's doing a crossover with Witcher 3. And oh, it's a.
My brother loves that game.
Vampire Survivors. That's the.
It's a fun game.
Okay. Pretty dope. And oh, of course, Dave the Diver. Remember, we saw this. But what's funny, Richard, on Gamescom. Dave the Diver's doing this too, where it's a bunch of indie collabs as well. And Among Us. What? How does Among Us Balatro work? Oh, you get the animations. Oh, that's cute. Is it just different decks? Or is it more than that? Is it different deck designs? That will do for now. Oh, okay. Friends of Jimbo. Oh, it's already available. Nice.
Hola, som Neva d'Estudio, l'equip darrere de Gris i ara el pròxim joc Neva. El nostre joc és una història de
Neva.
on els jugadors assumeixen el rol de l'arbre. Començaran la seva aventura al costat d'una petita lloba anomenada Neva.
Oh, Neva, this is, Richard, this is the, girl meets, wolf deer. Adventure game. Have you ever played Grease? GRIS? Oh, you're gonna visually love this if they show it.
Para mostrar una
Cartoons
conmovedora
Warriors.
perspectiva sobre cómo quienes nos protegen eventualmente necesitarán nuestro cariño y cuidados también. Estamos encantados de poder compartir las últimas novedades del juego y esperamos que os unáis a Alba y Neva en su aventura en Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, is it? Girl befriends young pup. Young pup turns into young giant wolf pup. Wolf deer pup. Wolf deer. Animation. Yeah, definitely showing off a lot more compared to what they showed last time. See? Oh, release date October 15th. Nice. What do you think?
It's cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I definitely get it a lot more now, just cause from some of the new monsters they showed us there. It's like definitely some Studio Ghibli vibes there.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
That's buzzing with mysteries. In this surreal RPG,
Moth
you'll take on
Kubit.
the role of Moth Kubit, an ordinary employee who's recently received a promotion.
But this is no time to celebrate. The threat of a mysterious event
Hey,
known
hey,
as the
DDR.
final process is looming. Can Moth and his fellow bugs save the company? Or even reality itself?
As you investigate the cramped cubicles and creepy corridors of the corporation, you'll befriend bugs from all walks
I don't
of
care.
life.
I'm beautiful. Yeah, that's the way to
A
put
story
it.
that's interwoven with moths.
Not everyone will be friendly, though. Take on enemies in verbal showdowns
What's the
with multiple
clear-
dialogue choices, and be sure to bring your fighting words.
Your choices influence
So
how
it's
the
an
story
Agretzko
progresses.
RPG, but
There are
with bugs
multiple
instead of
secrets,
fuzzy
quests, and
animals?
endings to
Yeah,
unlock.
very much.
So experiment and see what happens.
Moth Kubit buzzes onto Nintendo Switch
Spring next year.
Hey guys, we're AJ and Dio from Tokyo
Oh
Productions
my
in
gosh, Coffee
Indonesia.
Talk.
We're part of
Oh, you
Coffee
actually
Talk
know this
team,
game?
I do.
and with our much missed friend and the original creator Fahmi, we created Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk Episode 2.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna Winterstein, a
Cool.
game designer and a writer.
Okay, for
I
we
was the
don't.
co-writer
What exactly
of
is the
Coffee
game?
Talk, Hibiscus and Butterfly,
I
alongside
can't
John
necessarily explain
Atelier.
that because I watched my brother play it.
Okawa,
Uh,
a writer and English to Japanese games translator. I had the
But it's in the
privilege to
name.
work on
You do
the
a lot of
Japanese
talking.
translations of
Okay.
both Coffee Talk games.
As expected.
Today, we are thrilled to announce that we are partnering with Chorus to expand the Coffee Talk world.
Okay.
We've been hard at work over the last year to come up with a story that retains the cozy elements Coffee Talk fans are
Cozy.
fond of, but at the same time brings something new to the table.
And
Coffee
now,
table.
we're very proud to announce an exciting new game for Coffee Talk fans.
Coffee Talk Tokyo.
Coffee Talk Tokyo. Okay. Tokyo 2025. In a city of paper and steel as large as a country. Small cafe at the back gives shelter wanderers long.
Longing for a place to be.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
No, I can see why my brother likes this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, cozy vibes. For bonds.
Yeah, kind of the visual novel stuff, but also you're the barista behind the counter. You're the one basically making the drinks.
Yeah. Rate of pour in 2025. He's a little familiar. Yeah, he's probably a guy from a different Coffee Talk who showed up in Japan.
Let's check out some upcoming downloadable content that will take you to new and unexpected places.
Okay.
Discover a miniature clockwork world in the Sea of Stars. Throes
Oh,
of the Watchmaker
DLC for Sea of
Gear up for a
Stars.
journey full of oddities
Oh,
and
that's the game I
wonders
really
in
wanna
which
play.
Valir and Zale will have to play by
Throes.
new rules to put a stop to a cursed
Yeah,
carnival.
okay, yeah.
Of
Zale
the
will
Watchmaker, I think it
transform
said.
into a skillful juggler.
Throes of the Watchmaker.
While
Oh, I'll
Valir
wait
will
till after.
dazzle an acrobat.
Where I'm learning my lesson. Gonna focus.
Together
And then
with new
write down the
playable
titles.
character Artie, they'll explore
I didn't
new
get criticized
areas and
by
battle
watching my
through
NBC
dangerous
Fighting
dungeons
Collection
in their
reaction.
quest
I'm like,
to
I'm not
save
paying
the
attention. I'm
world
writing down the
for
full name of the thing.
A malevolent spectacle awaits.
Oh my
in this
God.
free DLC for
Say
Sea of
somebody was a
Stars
Final
launches
Fantasy fan on that
Nintendo
one.
Switch next spring.
Next spring, okay.
Hey, get out of my swamp!
Sorry, Amber, but just like
No.
onions, this swamp has layers of dirt that
Oh,
need to be blasted
jeez.
away.
Ugh, fine. I'm ogre it anyway. A mighty
game my
good
brother
time
loves.
awaits in the Shrek Special
PowerWash
Pack paid
Simulator.
DLC for PowerWash Simulator.
Your Shrek special pack.
Feel like an all-star
Shrek
as you
Special
wash
Pack.
away the grime covering
Shrek.
5 fairy tale maps from the
Shrek
Shrek
Special
universe, including Shrek's very own
Special.
swamp and the Dragon's Lair.
Don
That's
shines suit of
ridiculous,
armor
but
with a
you know
new
what?
themed
It
character
works.
model. And get your
People
power
still
washing
playing
game
the
on
shit out of
when
the
Shrek
game.
Special
This
Pack
game.
DLC makes a
it's a
splash
very
on the
satisfying game
Nintendo
to
Switch
play.
system this fall.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Sam. And I'm Toby. Our team has been working on a new game called Morsels. You play as a mouse
Morsels.
fighting against the
They say
forces of
morsels?
wicked cats,
Mhm.
using magical
Where's
cards
mouse-
to transform into a bunch of weird little monsters.
Oh.
It's a challenging roguelike
Oh,
set in a
roguelike.
grungy, whimsical world.
When I first pitched Morsels 4 years ago, it was a simple top-down shooter, which is a genre I love. Since then, with the help of Sam and our programmer Iggy, we've been able to turn it into something much cooler than I envisioned. I hope when people play Morsels, they enjoy the frenetic action, but are also charmed by the game's personality.
Please enjoy the first ever trailer for our strange little game.
Thank you.
Cool.
I like Annapurna's games.
Oh, Annapurna? Yeah, they're a good indie publisher. What the heck? Did he just transform into poop?
I think so.
Find the morsels. Oh, so this is where you get abilities from being able to transform into these different beings. Oh, deadly pigeon.
It's like that was like a Dark Souls pigeon. It's like, why do I hear boss music?
Yeah, I'm getting design-wise, it feels like somebody 8-bitted like the creepiest parts of Bloodborne. It does. I mean, Frogger's part. That's dope.
Oh, admittedly, some of this is also giving me kind of like Garbage Pail Kid vibes, like for a real like.
Yeah, definitely Garbage Pail Kids vibes as well. Morsels coming soon. Next February.
Somebody's a fan of Studio Ghibli. Because that was basically the cat bus from Totoro.
Home is where the heart is.
Yeah.
And that's especially true for this next game.
That's right. Household objects, appliances, and even concepts turn into eligible love interests in Date Everything. A game in which you
Date
can
everything.
date pretty
What?
much everything.
With 100
Come on, are you
dateable
kidding?
characters, there are plenty of unconventional partners to choose from. Fall
Dating
madly in
sims.
love with Fabrizio the cabinet. Become besties with Shelly the shelf. Or come to despise Doug. Your overwhelming sense of existential
He looks like he
dread.
belongs in Fortnite.
Yeah.
I think I'll pass on Doug.
But my
Can I
homies
fall
call
in
me
love with a
Doug.
lamp?
No way! Lux the lamp is all mine! But did you know that you could even date the game itself? Why don't I introduce you to Textbox-chan?
Engage in flirtatious, branching
Xbox
dialogue
Tron.
with these
I don't
fully
even know what
voiced
I'm looking at
characters
anymore.
as you get to know them and form meaningful relationships.
This is something I would have expected from like one of the Devolver Digital type things, you know?
Bring your best dating
Reminds me of
game
that
because your
girlfriend. I
choices
think it was
result
called Girlfriend
not just in
Dungeon,
love,
where
but
it's a
also in
dating
friendship.
sim, but it's also like
even
a
a sting.
isometric combat game. But you're dating your the weapon to
Date
use.
Everything launches on Nintendo Switch October
Or
24th.
24th.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Hi, I'm Sienna, the lead artist on Peglin.
And I'm Dylan, the game designer of Peglin and the founder of Red Nexus Games. The two of us created the first version of Peglin at a game jam in 2019. The theme of the jam was fall, and we wanted to create something fun and physicsy. We ended up creating the first version of Peglin's battle system.
When the pandemic started, working on Peglin became a fun and creative escape. We made cute places and enemies for our little goblin friend to explore.
We then added two of our friends to help speed up development, and now 4 years later, we're a team of 7, and we're excited to bring Peglin to Nintendo Switch.
Hey, are we getting off an echo, Richard, with the audio?
Dragons have been stealing their gold for as long as you can remember.
No, I'm not
Time
getting an
to
echo.
delve into
Okay,
the heart of
you're not
their
getting echo
lair
from
and
us? Okay.
exact your revenge
Also,
with the power
so it's
of
Peggle.
place.
In this roguelike
Yeah, it's Peggle.
Potato-inspired RPG,
It's like an action.
you'll
It's an
use
action
orbs and hit
puzzle game.
pegs to deal damage in turn-based battles. The more pegs you hit, the more devastating the blow you'll deal to your enemies.
Yeah, look at it. Kind of looks like
Bounce you into
Yoda.
victory with a variety of different orbs. Some can split into multiple copies. Others will pierce both pegs and enemies. And some will even heal you for every peg you hit.
The pegs themselves have some peculiar properties too.
RPG
They
puzzle
can
game.
explode, help
I
you
mean,
unlock the critical power
one
of
way
your
to do
orbs,
it.
and
It's been
more.
it's been done
With
before.
careful
Just
planning and aiming, You can create some spectacular
Just this particular.
Relics will radically change
It's like,
your game
this
too.
is the flavor of puzzle game they're
Equip
using.
these rare passive power-ups to prevent lethal damage or turn pegs into bombs. Just to name a few. Each run presents new opportunities for possible combinations.
Teach those dragons a lesson when Peglin bounces onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today.
Ah, shadow dropped. Nice. Holy Island. What the hell? Hello, Nintendo players. Hello. I don't know what I'm looking at, but okay. I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Play with a friend locally online, drive vehicles, like pets. Wobbly Life.
Basically, it's The Sims,
Follow my lead and watch out for the caterpillar.
but you're controlling just the one sim.
We're doing great so far. Hey, careful!
Ice Climbers. This is Ice Climbers.
Oops, let's try this again. Scoot, scoot.
Jump! Good thing we're tied together.
Look, a key. Let's grab it.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
I'm going in.
Oh. All right, let's slow it down. And jump.
Got it.
Yay!
We make a great team. Now let's try it with 8 players.
Oh
What?
boy! As you can
Oh,
see,
shit.
cooperation is key in this puzzle platformer.
Pico
Up to
Park.
8
Oh,
players
Pico Park.
need to work
Okay.
together to navigate levels full of ledges, cliffs, and other obstacles.
Use strategic stacking, coordinated movement, and puzzle-solving skills to find all the keys and reach every level's exit. There are more than 60 levels, and each one can be completed no matter how
So
many
for the
players
last
you
like
have on your
3
side.
games, I'm like,
Think
yeah,
it'll
this
be a
this
walk in
definitely
the
belongs on Switch.
Think again. Even greater challenges await in dark mode, where your skills
But he didn't
and
press
your
it. What the
friendships
hell?
will be put to the ultimate test.
Get ready for
Ooh.
multiplayer mischief when Pico Park 2 jumps onto Nintendo
Another
Switch
shadow
as a
drop.
timed console exclusive later today.
Cool.
Can't get enough indies? Here are some more titles headed to the Nintendo Switch
Ah,
system
SIzzle
in
Reel.
the near future.
Ooh. Oh, it's probably a complete edition. Shovel Knight, Shovel Hope DX. Okay.
Yeah, with all the DLC and features.
Yeah. Europa. Oh, this is the one that looks like a Ghibli film. This one is like, it looks like a Ghibli film. A world Ghibli action, like, Ghibli game. Cuisineer.
Well, I mean, another one, because, I mean... I forget, what was that game called? It was like...
Oh,
it was an RPG from like the PS3 era. It was...
Ni no Kuni?
Yes. First one was Ghibli style. The second one was just anime.
Oh, yeah, that's coming too. Metal Slug Tactics.
Oh, my brother's going nuts.
Yeah. Well, they've
Metal Slug.
this has been announced for a while. It's just now finally coming out, though. Oh, the Plucky Squire. This one I showed you.
This one's interesting.
Yeah. This one's pretty dope. I remember this one, Richard. That's the one where you can go in and out of the book. It goes from like 2D to 3D.
Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower over there.
What
Oh,
tower?
Pizza Tower. Oh. I've seen this game so many times with speedruns now. At speedrunning events, it's not even funny. It's basically, it's insane. It reminds me of like if somebody took a Wario game and mixed it with a Nickelodeon, like a 90s Nickelodeon cartoon.
Because that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Like Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. It looks fun, but speedruns of this look insane. I'm not even kidding. This looks insane. But cool, it's coming. I thought it was already on Switch. I guess it wasn't.
It started as, I think, a PC game, and then...
You see what I mean? Like how speedrunners love a game like this. Yeah, Shadow Drop again. Pizza Tower coming to Switch. Yeah, I think that's it.
Today's Indie World.
That's it for the Indie World.
You enjoyed today's showcase.
As always, a big thank you to our indie community and partners
Okay.
making games for
Now for the
Nintendo
partner
Switch.
showcase.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on all things indie on the Nintendo Switch system.
Okay,
Stick
cool.
around for more exciting news and updates in today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, starting right now.
Woo, right now, did you hear that? Right now.
Gaming.
That's not bad. That was a nice warm-up to like the partner showcase. Oh, more Shadow Drops than I was expecting now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo
Now that those two
Direct
idiots are out
Partner
here,
Showcase.
here's the real
In
show.
this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the second half of 2024 from our publishing and development
Okay, so it's
partners.
gonna be second half
Okay,
of this year.
let's get into the
Okay.
headlines. These games are
Ooh,
falling into
Tetris.
place.
Which version? Oh, is it classic Tetris games?
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Tetris with a compilation of historic games.
Oh, Digital Eclipse is doing it
Experience the
too.
1988 Famicom version of Tetris.
Wow.
Chain combos using explosions.
Digital
in
Eclipse
Tetris
doing
2
they
plus
they
Bubbles.
do good solid collections. They're ones who did that last TMNT
Do special
Cowabunga
moves
collection.
to win in Tetris Battle Guided. And
Wow.
more in this interactive museum.
Holy,
including
what the
games
hell is
shown here.
Tetris? 9 different
In addition,
versions.
enjoy the brand new Tetris Time Warp, where you'll jump between gameplay styles from across the
Oh,
series.
look at all different styles. That
You can also
dope.
watch new documentary clips about the history of Tetris
Oh,
and its key
Digital
players.
Eclipse good doing that too,
Tetris
doing the documentary
Forever
aspect
drops
of it.
onto the Nintendo Switch system
Oh,
this year.
so in.
Plus, the NES version
Oh,
of Tetris is coming to
yeah!
Nintendo Switch
Awesome!
Online this winter.
Awesome.
And be on the lookout for a Tetris 99 Maximus Cup
Yeah,
event,
it's still going.
also coming this winter. Speed into the unknown. Journey to the galaxy's depths in this high-speed sci-fi adventure.
Okay.
After receiving a mysterious
Star
distress signal,
Overdrive.
you'll venture through a massive alien world to reunite with your beloved. Ride the stylish hoverboard to explore stunning landscapes filled with all sorts of alien structures.
Okay,
From
that's pretty
scorching
dope.
sands to wavy waters, each area will challenge your traversal skills.
Okay.
Along the way, you'll face enemies in frenetic melee combat. By unlocking skills and combining different abilities, you can find more creative ways to overcome foes. You can also
Any of this starting to look familiar?
to match your riding style.
Yeah, it's kind of it's a kind of sci-fi Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom-ish.
Speed, steering,
Yeah.
gravity.
That's
and
fine.
more. Whether you're racing through
Yeah, because I was
terrain
gonna say,
at high
'cause
speeds
that
or in the
looks fun as
throes of
hell. It's like-
combat, the hoverboard will be
Yeah, it
there
does.
with you.
Oh, I play the shit out of
Leave
it.
No stone unturned as you explore every corner of this vast planet. You never know what or
But yeah,
who
see, that's
you'll
the
find.
way you do something like this. You
Star
take a solid
Overdrive
foundation and you come up
launches
with
as a
something
timed exclusive
new
on
to
Nintendo
make it
Switch
fun.
next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Do whatever.
Goat
floats your
Simulator.
boat.
Hey, dude, Goat Simulator
to the
had like
vast
the
island
best,
of San
one of the best
Andorra,
trailers at
where you'll
Gamescom.
take on the role of a goat. We're not kidding. In this sprawling sandbox adventure, you'll
Ooh,
headbutt,
you saw that,
and
right?
explode
That frame
your
rate
way across
was
the
rough.
island. Wreak havoc on anything and everything you
Oh, I thought they were gonna announce.
Want to drive around town?
Let me
Join a
see.
yoga class? Antagonize the locals? You can
Yeah,
do
there
all
was
of
no
that
no
and
Ghost
more.
Simulator 2.
Complete
They were like,
quests
this
and
game was
karma
so
to progress
big,
the story
we
and
decided to
unlock
make it all
customization
just Ghost Simulator 3.
From fashionable nonsense
So it's like Ghost Simulator 1,
like
Ghost Simulator
shirts
3.
and inflatable tubes to goat variants.
Because I remember when they first announced it, I was like, wait, was there a 2? I know there was a 1.
Fashion style by the horns. And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief in 2-player online or couch co-op.
Oh.
You're ready to hoof it because the digital version of Goat Simulator 3
Shadow Drop
on Nintendo eShop later today. The
Visual
physical version
version
of the game launches on Nintendo Switch
November.
this
Okay.
November.
Okay, cool.
Here's a rapid-fire mix of first reveals and game updates coming to Nintendo Switch.
Let's go. I'm ready. Ooh, Legend of Heroes Trails of Sky. That's a mouthful. I'm just gonna put Legend of Heroes. Stall. No, this is the that mobile game, Star Wars Hunters. Yeah.
Just see you walk it down now.
Oh, cool! That Stalker Trilogy collection is coming to Switch. Those are again Anniversary Edition.
Yes. Hey, that's since I was a kid.
Dreamlight Valley. Oh, new update for Dreamlight Valley. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put all that into SIzzle Reel. Woo! New SpongeBob game.
Is this SpongeBob? No, this is Patrick. The silly sea star from SpongeBob SquarePants stars in this physics-based sandbox adventure. Bikini Bottom is your oyster. Make some hilarious mayhem by performing whimsical skydives.
Yeah, it's same developers behind the remaster of Battle for Bikini Bottom and that new one that came out with, was a Cosmic Shake.
With items you find, from exploding pies to paint tubes to make the world more Patrick-y.
The Patrick Star game.
And he's not the only familiar face here. Take
Gary.
on comical challenges from SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, and
It's funny too, the next SpongeBob movie is focused on Sandy.
I saw that.
Hey, you turned out the lights. Step into Patrick's shorts and the inner machinations
October
of his mind
4th.
when SpongeBob SquarePants,
The Patrick Star game.
launches on Nintendo Switch October
Fuck,
4th.
okay, it's pretty cool.
Pre-orders begin later
I guess
today
Cosmic
on
Shake did well enough
Nintendo
for them to
eShop.
warrant another game from the team.
Ready for your very own
I'll have to
personal
confirm if
trainer?
it's that team or not. I believe it is.
Okay, let's get started. Ready? 1, 2, jump.
The latest entry in the Fitness Boxing series is punching its way onto Nintendo Switch. Newly added
This is the
features
same
make it
game,
easier
I'm
to
not
train
kidding.
more
Had a
regularly.
crossover DLC for the Fitness Boxing 2. Had a previous DLC that was a Fist of the North Star DLC. I'm not kidding. Like, you're like, what?
Try going the distance.
With an extra workout?
With Mitt Drills, you'll practice with your instructor at your own pace.
I mean, the Joy-Con's good for stuff like this, honestly. Like, seeing fitness games like this on Switch, A, doesn't surprise me, and B, is perfect for the system.
30 brand new songs are included.
Super Freak by Rick James.
There are also 6 instructors, including 2 new ones.
Cool.
Plus, you can change their hairstyles.
Okay.
Let them motivate you as you work toward your goals.
Nice.
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal
I mean, if you gotta
trainer,
have,
launches on the
if you gotta
Nintendo
have
Switch system December 5th.
an anime face staring at you, you might as well make sure it's one you want to stare
Gonna
at.
be a match to remember.
What?
Capcom fighting games are brawling their way onto Nintendo
Now
Switch
what?
in one.
Oh, they're doing a sequel to
Fighting
the first
Collection
Capcom Fighting
2.
Collection 2.
Roster of games.
What?
Capcom versus SNK.
No.
Fight 2000 Pro.
No.
Yes.
Capcom versus
Oh,
SNK 2.
CBS 2.
Mark of the Millennium
Oh,
2001.
shit. Oh,
Project Justice.
Oh, and the fucking, oh my god, and a rival schools
Capcom
game.
Fighting Evolution.
Oh
The
god,
3D
that one was-
the 3D version of it,
Fighter
yeah.
Alpha 3 Upper.
What?
Plasma Sword. Nightmare.
Oh, this is the one
Hillstar.
that was where Hayato comes from.
Uh-huh.
And Power
And
Stone
Power
2.
Stone. What? What the fuck? What the
Wow.
fuck?
Each game has its own training mode and is playable
Dude, at CBS 2.
You can also visit the museum to enjoy artwork.
Dude,
and music.
See, I was
from each
paying
game.
attention this time, Richard. There's video proof. I was paying attention.
Collection 2
Holy
launches on
shit!
Nintendo
Coming
Switch
next year.
Plus, jump into the fray.
Oh,
with
win,
Marvel
win.
vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Hyper combos its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th.
Shit!
Digital pre-orders begin
Around the
later
fucking
today
corner.
on Nintendo eShop. The physical version of the
Yeah,
game
in like about
launches
2
on
weeks,
Nintendo
yeah.
Switch November 22nd.
Cool, I still have time. I still have time.
Next, please take a look at this.
私の声を聞いている遠い時代のあなたへ命ある者は皆無数の記憶を積み重ねながら生きていくやがて記憶の雫は魂を育み形作るユミヤにとっては見えるのが正しいこと
JRPG from the looks of things.
正しいことって一つじゃないのよ
すべて滅びたと思っていたが
正しいことって何絶対に許さない
Okay.
身の程知らず愚か者
This looks like a you guys game. Honestly.
これが私の全力
Not even just a Rich or just a Jermaine game. This is like a both of you game. Oh, it's a new Atelier. Cool. Atelier Yumia. Wow.
Forward to the newest
Okay.
entry in the Atelier
A new
series,
Atelier
featuring a
game.
brand new protagonist. All right.
Yeah,
let's
see, he's
see
like
some
it's a
more
new
headlines.
protagonist. Dope.
Adventures and allies await in these Nintendo
I'll have to get the rest of the
Switch
title
games.
later.
HD remasters of the first two Suikoden games.
Oh,
are coming to Nintendo
what?
Switch in one bundle. Meet and
Oh.
befriend up to 100
I think I heard
allies in
about
these
this, but yeah, like that's
turn-based
pretty cool.
RPGs. During your travels, you can
To
strengthen your home base
HD
and
collection.
expand your spheres of influence while
Yeah,
fighting
the
for your cause.
team. I think the original creator passed away, or one of the original guys who worked.
Yeah, a few months ago. He passed away last year.
Yeah, but he did help bring a spiritual successor to life. What was it, Ayuden Chronicles?
Unification Wars.
Yeah, Ayuden
so I heard it's
Chronicles,
pretty
yeah.
good.
March 6th,
March
2025.
6th.
Wait, no, sorry, it wasn't last year. It was he passed away like 2 weeks before Toriyama did.
Ooh, let me ask you about this one. What do you think of this? The HD2D remake of Dragon Quest III.
With the new Monster Wrangler vocation, you can use monster-like abilities to fight enemies and heal allies.
Yeah, I remember in the last direct he announced that 1 and 2 are coming out next year. But I remember how I was confused before, Richard, about why it was out of order. Apparently 3 is a prequel to 1 and 2.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So pre-orders start today.
3 Castlevania games originally
Oh,
released on the Nintendo
what?
DS system. Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Order
Oh,
of
the DS
Ecclesia.
titles!
Rise
These are the
again
Nintendo
in a
DS
single
titles!
collection.
Dominant
Fucking
collection.
finally, man.
Haunted Castle
Oh
is
my
also
god, I
included,
wonder if Nancy's gonna lose her mind on this.
and a reimagined version.
Oh, she fucking will, yes.
Oh, dude, you see that? It also includes altered versions of some of the original titles as well.
Castlevania Dominus Collection launches on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Oh, dude! Richard, you gotta stay here. We need you for the rest of this. You got to stay. Richard, stay.
The award-winning
I know.
strategy series returns with Sid Meier's Civilization
Oh,
7.
wow,
Rule
Civ
as
7
one of
coming
many
to
legendary
Switch.
Historical figures, including newly added leaders such as Queen Himiko. Friendship is her
Holy crap.
strength,
I bring up
and she
Nancy
can
because,
initiate
like, she
diplomatic
collected
endeavors
in our, we did an
research
unboxing,
new
and she got the
technologies,
Castlevania Advanced
expand
Collection
your
from Limited
territory,
Run. So to
establish
see
your
that they're doing
empire
one for the
across map,
DS titles is
conquer
dope.
or cooperate with rival civilizations.
Donna Sar-
You can
get it?
even
Donna
create
Sara
your own
DS.
path through history by choosing different civs with each
Dude,
new age.
what the
In the
fuck,
modern
man?
age,
Suikoden,
evolve
the
your
first 2
empire into
games are
Meiji
getting an
Japan,
HD
known
collection.
for its
Holy
scientific
shit.
strength
You know
and
Isla
military
from Easy
force.
Allies?
Plus, you and
It's
your
like
friends can
for
see your
one of her
kingdoms
favorite
collide in
series.
online or
Like
local
JRPG
play.
series.
Can you
She
create
even
an empire that stands
crowdfund
the test of time?
Ayuden
Turn the
Chronicles.
page on a revolutionary new chapter when Sid Meier's Civilization 7 launches
Yeah,
on
we already
the
knew that.
Nintendo Switch
Oh,
system.
Jermaine, you know who's the narrator
Pre-orders
for the
are
game?
available now
Gwendolyn
on
Christie
Nintendo eShop.
from Game of Thrones.
Forge
Yeah.
bonds transcending time. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series with a remaster of the action RPG Tales of Grace's F.
Wow.
When the protagonist Asbel and Prince Richard
Not Nick.
meet
God damn it, I'm
Sophia's
still
children,
wrestling brain. Richard, how you doing right now?
soon become lifelong friends. Several years have since
Just
passed.
deep breaths, deep breaths.
With their strong
You'll have to
friendship
explain
and
this. I've
desire
never
to
heard of
protect
Tales of
their
Graces.
loved ones, the
There's
now
a bunch
grown-up
of them.
trio
There's Tales of
get
Graces,
entangled
Tales
in
of
a
Destiny,
conflict
Tales of
that will
Fantasia. I could
determine the
name
fate
every
of the
single one
world.
of them.
No, I mean
This
for
remaster
this. I know of the
adds
Tales
enhancements
of
like
series. I'm
destination
talking about
icons
for this one
and
particular.
toggling enemy encounters, as well as
Tales of
downloadable
Graces,
content
I
from the
think
original
was.
game.
Okay, now looking at those graphics, yeah, this one came out. This was one of the. This one came out after Symphonia. This is.
F remastered launches on
Oh,
Nintendo
F,
Switch
like
on
I
January
I
17th.
forget if this was the one that came before or after Tales of Vesperia, but
One cozy
Oh my god, this I knew about
it's
this
around
too.
that time frame, and I don't think it got much of a release. That's the problem. Like it.
Okay, we'll talk more in post. But look, My Sims getting an HD remaster. This was one of the things that was spoiled for me, like unintentionally, because people were like, wait, what? My Sims?
I enjoyed this on the Wii.
Now people can enjoy it on the Switch. This is definitely a game where I'm like, yeah, this fits on the Switch. I remember My Sims. It was their attempts at appealing to more of a younger audience for their Sims game. Who remembers Herbs? Does anybody else remember Herbs?
How can I not remember Herbs?
The Richard face, yeah, he remembers Herbs.
The Black Eyed Peas was in it.
Oh my god, I forgot about that part. My Sims Cozy Bundle. November 19th.
I forgot that part.
More help is wanted.
Oh, of course.
Think you've got what it takes to manage this perilous pizzeria?
Help
Test
wanted
your
too.
skills and your
Oh
nerves
shit.
in this first-person horror game. As the newest employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, you'll have plenty of job duties, such
Help
as
wanted too.
helping performers prep for a show in the Pizzaplex salon.
Yeah, that was the
Getting high
last
scores by playing
game was
nostalgic
on the
arcade
Switch
minigames.
one was the
And
first Help
hopping on
Wanted.
attractions like a log ride. Sounds easy enough, right?
There's too much.
But you'll be doing
There's too
all
much
of this
of this
while
game's
avoiding
lore.
animatronic atrocities along the way. Become a Fazbear Entertainment superstar.
I mean, the movie did well enough
Five
that's getting a
Nights at
sequel,
Freddy's
so.
Help Wanted
I
2,
actually like the movie.
launching on
I haven't
Nintendo
seen it
Switch
yet. I
this
heard it was
holiday.
good. It was good enough.
And
Like,
if you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex, help Cassie find her friend and escape the ruins in this free story DLC for Five Nights
Oh.
at Freddy's Security Breach, launching on Nintendo Switch.
oh, okay.
this
Security Breach
holiday.
DLC. Breach DLC.
Let's check out some Nintendo Switch games launching in time for the holidays.
Is this SIzzle Reel again? Okay, SIzzle Reel time. There's 2 SIzzle Reels here.
Epic Mickey.
Yeah, people were like, that's great, but like, Epic Mickey 2 still exists. Tales of the Shire. Hey, we remember that game, Rich? Animal Crossing Lord of the Rings edition. I'm not kidding, that's basically all it is.
I'm aware. I've seen this in the Xbox.
Justin. Oh, thank God. But I'm talking now, but my bird's gonna have to parts me. For some reason, I'm not kidding. Only parts you get copyright usually from Nintendo Directs is the SIzzle Reel music. I don't get it. I really don't fucking get it. Like, out of everything, Just Dance doesn't get no, the SIzzle Reel music.
Is it a game where you play as Funko Pops?
Yes, it looks bad. It looks really, really bad. Like, the Switch version looks god-awful. Hey, Lego Horizon Adventures! Which now I'm starting to get more references, because I'm playing the first game right now.
Another Lego game I'll add to my collection.
Yeah. Ooh.
But it's like
is this no? Is this a Panzer Dragoon game? I get Panzer Dragoon vibes. What is this?
Welcome to the eastern nation of Azuma. After a calamity struck, the energy sources known as runes ceased
Rune
to exist,
Factory.
and the land fell into decline. In this fresh take on the Rune Factory series, step into a
let's see what they do
adventure
here.
than ever before. As an earth dancer, you'll channel the spiritual powers of nature through dance.
Okay.
Use the sacred drum to help crops grow faster.
So it's like a Edo period style Rune Factory game?
These treasures and your earth
It's
dancer
very
abilities
different. This
can
is not a
revitalize
traditional
the
Rune Factory
land.
game. We're doing something
Well,
different here.
I am aware.
Fruitful region
I know
to
just enough
cultivate
about
fields,
Rune Factory and know what I'm looking at.
construct houses, and more
What?
to revive nature.
Wow.
and establish
Hey,
prospering
somebody
villages.
grab me that hoe. I need to build a house out of nothing.
It's Rune Factory, but they've slapped the Genshin Impact coat of paint on it.
Monsters may lie in wait.
Not entirely wrong.
Harness your earth dancer abilities to confront them.
Yeah, he's not
Restore
entirely
sea
wrong.
Monsters to their human forms.
Now I'm getting big Genshin vibes.
I was gonna say just look at the female player character again.
As you settle
That's what I
into
thought for a
village
moment. I
life,
thought this was
get
Genshin
to know the
Impact.
community around you. And
Yep.
deepen
See,
your
look at
I thought it was
look at
Panzer-
all these characters you can draw for with real money.
I thought it was a new. I thought it was a new cell shaded Panzer Dragoon game.
Experience a beloved
Wait,
series
I love how all three of us
reimagined.
thought it was something different.
To be fair, the thing glitched on me during that part of the trailer, so I couldn't even tell what it was actually.
Nintendo Switch next spring.
Oh, Rune Factory. Another one tagged to my
Next
collection.
will be our last announcement.
Even I didn't care for Rune
Please take
Factory
a look.
4 that much.
Okay, let's see what the last announcement is.
It was 5.
Oh, what?
Freaking Yakuza!
Yakuza coming to Switch.
The epic saga in Yakuza
Yakuza Kiwami coming to Switch.
Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza accused of murdering his clan's patriarch, and Haruka, a young girl
that's
on the
pretty
run.
dope.
Two individuals.
The
whose fates
remaster of the
intertwine.
original game. No wait, yeah, the remaster of the original game.
Japan's largest entertainment district. Kiryu must navigate the twists and turns
Okay,
of
I mean,
Tokyo's
this is the kind of
while
game you can run on
confronting
Switch.
rival gangs.
Ooh, that
Swap
frame
between
rate.
4 fighting styles
looks
in
a little rough.
real-time combat. Fight bare knuckle, or arm yourself with makeshift
Okay.
weapons and go up against anything in your way.
I mean, definitely have the definitive version of the game to play, but it's cool it's coming to Switch.
So take a break from brawling every once in a while.
I always loved that, like, in the Yakuza games, you could basically choose, like, oh yeah, I could beat the crap out of you, or I could decide we're going to turn this into a Jackie Chan movie.
Yakuza Kiwami launches on Nintendo Switch
October
24th.
I'm spoiled by Like a Dragon. I like turn-based games.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Good stuff. Golf Clock. Yeah, Golf Clock. Like, Indie World was definitely the pre-show. Had some cool stuff, but it was definitely the pre-show. This fucking delivered, though. Just this alone delivered on a lot. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk more about Tales of Graces. I had no, like, Tales of Graces, I'm like, remaster. I'm like, it's a remaster? So that was the double-filled thing known as the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase and Indie World Showcase. Now, what are you guys' thoughts on overall? Because if we go individual, we know, like, Partner Showcase won by a landslide. But, like, what are your thoughts overall about these two combined directs?
I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, same. Like, I admit, yes, like a lot of the bigger pops were from the partner showcase, but a lot of the stuff from the indie world stuff was also pretty good looking, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
overall, I'd say it's pretty good.
Same here. I thought overall the show was very strong. Like, yeah, Indie World was good. Though, yeah, there was a lot of games I haven't heard of or getting updates on was pretty cool. But like, overall, solid Indie World Direct. One of the better ones for in terms of Indie World, one of the better ones. But like, both combined, like, knocked out of the park. Like, amazing job. Like, I gotta see the thought process on just doing both of these not only the same day, but like back to back. Like they're not even separate here. They're literally like just here. Like when I downloaded this video, like it had the timestamps already for the entire thing. So like, don't think they're gonna separate anytime soon. So yeah, let's start. We start with Balatro Friends of Jimbo, which is it looks to be new deck designs for based off of popular indie titles like Vampire Survivors and Among Us, among a couple others. That's pretty dope. Yeah, we talked a little bit about this. This is your first time seeing a bit more. Yeah, this is the poker roguelike. This is the game I think I told Richard once he'd be great at. That's basically all it is. It has like unique elements to it, but bare bone, like boiling it down at its core, it's basically a poker roguelike.
That's an interesting combination.
Yeah, and you can get it done pretty quickly. There was a speedrun of it recently where there's the current speedrun record has you beating the game in under an hour. Yeah. Next up, Neva from the creators of Greece. Me and Richard already saw this. We already know it looks pretty dope. What are your thoughts on it after seeing it for the first time?
Looks good. Major Studio Ghibli vibes, though.
Yeah. That was one of the SIzzle Reel games, too. Yeah.
I mean, just like, yeah, because...
No, I forgot I only asked you. I didn't ask Richard because I always said, hey, Richard, you saw it, right? Fuck you. Hey, Richard, what'd you think? Like that. I didn't mean that.
Oh, no. I mean, like I was going to admit, like, the Ghibli vibes were, like, I didn't confirm them until I saw this trailer. It's like, oh, yeah, definitely. Somebody on the art team was all like, oh, yeah, we're putting some Ghibli shit in here because, I mean, that one monster is basically like No Face from Spirited Away.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what I thought, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it still looks dope. October 15th. Oh, yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, October 15th for that one. Next up, Moth Kubit. This is that top-down one where it looks like one of you described it as something specific. Oh, it was like a Gretzko style. Like,
yeah, basically it's a Gretzko with a it's an Gretzko RPG with all the fuzzy characters swapped out for bugs.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what it definitely looked like. It definitely had some vibes like classic indie style titles where there's like in jokes, you get the humor. Like it's definitely a variety. Like looks fun. What'd you think?
It does look fun.
Cool. Spring of next year for that one. Another thing to note: all these games coming out by spring of next year. Just saying.
Well, I mean, they did say this. That's probably like when Nintendo's fiscal year ends.
Also, that's okay. Fine. It's also where people are reporting sometime around late spring is when late spring is when Switch successor is coming out. Sometime after late spring. That's why I said that.
Oh,
yeah. That's the news report saying that it's like late spring for that. Next up, okay, Coffee Talk Tokyo, third game in the Coffee Talk series. Basically same vibes I got with the last Coffee Talk game we saw on Reaction. You say you haven't played it, but you watched your brother play it?
Just a little bit. I'm disinterested in the game. Too much reading.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those like cozy vibe talking sim games. I have nothing against it. I love the music. Music's nice. The artwork's pretty good. Comes out next year. Next up, Sea of Stars Throes of the Watchmaker. Was not expecting this. A story expansion, Sea of Stars.
Which makes me want to play it even more.
Spring 2025 for this one. Doing some kind of Watchmaker. I saw a reference to the vintage Final Fantasy boss fight against a train. So you know there's going to be an Easter egg where one of them is going to want to suplex it. So yeah, neither of you have played. You haven't played Sea of Stars. Richard, have you played any of Sea of Stars?
I played the demo. When I played like the demo trial version that came out on the Switch like back before release. That's like all I've played though. That's kind of like the first dungeon in town area, I think. It's still pretty good. It gives me a lot of the. It does give me specifically. It does have more of the Chrono Trigger vibes going on than normal Final Fantasy because as I do notice positioning does matter sometimes, but
That's what attracted me to the game in the first place. It reminded me so much of Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, that was your inspiration, I believe. Richard, you probably noticed. It's the composer of Chrono Trigger, right? Working on the music for the game.
Oh, really?
Mitsuda, I think so.
Hold on a sec. Sea of Stars composer. Yeah.
Oh, wow. It is him.
Yeah.
It is Mitsuda?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 tracks from the game were done by the Chrono Trigger composer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next up, after that, we got new PowerWash Simulator DLC for Shrek called the Shrek Special Pack, where you're basically cleaning his swamp. Fall 2024 was that. Not much to say. PowerWash Simulator still going strong. Then after that, we got a very interesting one called Morsels. This is the one where a rat gains the ability to transform into different beasts, creatures, and it's a roguelike. And visually is the most striking part of this game, which is Garbage Pail Kids is what you said, and I kind of get the vibes. Our art style is like Garbage Pail Kids vibes. What do you guys think of this one?
Garbage Pail Kids. I've never played that.
No, it's you don't remember those old basketball card games? Oh no, old collectible cards, Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh no,
you don't. I'll show you in a sec. But Richard, your thoughts?
The Garbage Pail Kids were like a trading card thing. They weren't like a game or anything. It was just it was just like a bunch of collectible cards, like where the joke was that like it was kind of like you take the Cabbage Patch Kids, but you make them all gross and shit. Thus the Garbage Pail Kids.
That's why you said when he gets Garbage Pail Kids vibes, that's why I went, oh yeah, I definitely get Garbage Pail Kids vibes. This visual style.
Yeah, because these are all like exaggerated and kind of leaning more towards the gross side. So that's kind of where I got that from. I mean, like, but yeah, I mean, like the game. I mean, it looks fun for like the kind of game it is. It's like not necessarily my bag, but
yeah,
hey, it looks fun for what it is. But it looks fun, and it's definitely an interesting take.
Still want to play Hades, though. So
that's probably one of the few that I enjoy.
I want to get to it eventually. February 2025 for that one. Date everything. I think I vaguely heard about this, and like I hadn't seen any footage of it. So like when it popped up, I'm like, oh, so yeah. Basically, it's a game where you're at home, and it's a dating simulator where you date anthropomorphic versions of some of the household items you have in your house. And one of
that one dude that like Jermaine, you said looked like he should be in Fortnite, the one who's just got like the white
the
ball
round head. Yeah.
Boy,
and he's like literally the personification of your own existential dread is what they said.
Yeah. Oh,
no, but he just goes by Doug.
Jermaine, what are your thoughts on it?
To be fair, I don't have many thoughts. I've never played a dating sim. Like, I don't see the appeal for me.
I have to show you a Boyfriend Dungeon later. I think you'll like that one. That one is dating sim, but what's great about it is the reason you do the dating sim is to make your weapon more powerful, because the weapon is also who you're dating.
I think I've actually heard of that. I think my brothers played that.
Boyfriend Dungeon? I think you will like Boyfriend Dungeon. It's dating sim, but it does have some like hack and slash elements to it as well. I think you may like that one. October 24th for date everything, though. Next up, Peglin. Basically, Peggle RPG.
Peggle Fighter is what I'm going to call it.
Peggle Fighter, yeah. It's a Peggle Fighter. Basically, yeah, it's an RPG where you use Peggles to do attacks, use magic, heal yourself, stuff like that. I gotta admit, pretty clever. It reminds me of this old DS game. It was like, I forgot the name of it. It was this DS game. It was an adventure game. But the catch was, if you wanted to pull off tricks or do like big movements, on the bottom screen was I think like a Collapse or Bejeweled style game you had to play. Yeah. I forgot the name of it. It had a long name, but like it gave me that vibe, except more of definitely an RPG fire, because that one was more of a platformer. Yeah, this is more like a puzzle RPG. You know what? I'll give him that. That's fucking clever.
It is.
It's really fucking clever. That's pretty
First time
dope.
I've seen anyone do that particular version of it.
Yeah. After that, we got Wobbly Life. This was the one that looked like Gang Beasts, Richard.
What is it called?
Wobbly Life. That's the one where everybody's like flopping around doing everyday shit, like delivering pizzas, buying houses and shit.
That looks like a game that you should play when you're high. I'm sorry.
He said I didn't. Okay.
And I will say you're not wrong. That definitely does look like something that would be definitely enjoyed by folks in an altered state of mind.
Yes. Okay. Pico Park 2 was up next. This is a cooperative platformer where you can play from like 2 to 8 players together. You have to survive together to get through these like simple looking. I don't remember Pico Park 1. Richard, I think this is another we add to the list of. Wait, this is a sequel? We had so for reference, we had like one. I don't know if it was an indie direct or it was a like showcase. No, it was a State of Play. Where it was a bunch. It was a bunch, like a good chunk of the State of Play was a bunch of indie titles, and it was like 2 or 3, and we're like, wait, that's a sequel to something? Like we didn't know there was a 1.
This isn't the first. This isn't the first one.
Yeah, this isn't the first one. I love that's one of our ongoing jokes on you and me reacting to stuff, Richard. It's just like, wait, there was a first one. Got SIzzle Reel. Not much to know on that though. Shovel Knight, the complete edition of Shovel Knight coming, which was already announced like 2 months ago, but like, yeah, it's pretty dope. I think Shovel Knight's perfect for the Direct, or not Direct, the Nintendo Switch. So pretty dope. Then the big indie world announcement was at Pizza Tower, the WarioWare style Nintendo 90s puke-tastic looking game, coming to Switch as well. Out now actually, so pretty dope. Next, overall, decent enough indie world. And then Partner Showcase went like, hold my beer. Tetris Forever from Digital Eclipse, who have done, that Atari collection came out for Switch that had like the retrospectives, the documentary stuff. That was Digital Eclipse as well. They did the Cowabunga collection as well. They are really good at doing stuff like this. Like really, really, really good at doing stuff like this. And now they're doing a Tetris with some like 9 vintage Tetris games, as well as a multiplayer Tetris mode where the game style of Tetris switches on the fly. That was fucking cool. That was really dope. And yeah, then they go, oh yeah, also Tetris and NES, which for those who aren't aware, is the game played for the Tetris Championship game tournaments. That's the game. That is the game they play. It's Tetris NES. So that's finally coming to Switch Online, which is amazing. Damn. God damn. That's pretty dope. Star Overdrive. This was the Breath of the Wild-like, I guess you can call it, where it's sci-fi setting. Your main mode of transportation is a hoverboard, which is pretty dope. You have, let's be honest, Zone-like abilities and as well. And like, yeah, I mean, I'd be down for that if I can ever get to it. What do you guys think?
That looks like a game that I could really get lost in, like Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I already heard like freaking Huey Lewis in the news, like playing in the I started hearing it like watching the hoverboard gameplay.
Yeah. We got Back to the Future trilogy fan over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started hearing Power of Love start playing in the background, just like.
Yeah, I'm playing that on repeat every time there's an action battle sequence.
Oh no, for the travel montages and stuff, it's like of just like zooming across the world and doing the sick tricks and everything. Not that's where you throw in and stuff like Power of Love, just like. Oh, it's perfect montage music there. So.
Yeah, 2025 for that one. Next up, Ghost Simulator 3 coming to Switch. Then a big SIzzle Reel, which I didn't grab, but did you guys, the first SIzzle, was there anything that caught you guys for that one?
For what?
They had the SIzzle Reel, the first SIzzle Reel, where they showed like Legend of Heroes game was coming along with a bunch of other titles.
Okay, so the Legend of Heroes one, I think the reason they're calling that one the first, I think it's another remake of the actual first Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky game, because that one I remember had more of like I think that one was back when the series was still in 2D, so I think that might be just like now they're wanting to remake the game with access to like a 3D engine and everything, since they do have access to one now. They were all like, well, let's see if we actually can put the first game back in 3D. I mean, if I'm wrong about that, folks, correct me in the comments.
Okay.
But I think the first Trails in the Sky game was 2D, so I think this is a remake.
Okay. Cool. Have you ever played any Legends of Heroes games or know about them?
No.
Yeah,
the first time I ever heard of it.
It's like, you remember, I don't remember if you remember those old PlayStation ads where they were promoting that Lunar series complete collection in PlayStation magazines and stuff like that. It's like 50 discs and shit like that. It's the Legends that the thing is you said with the Trails in the Sky series. There's a lot of games.
Legend of Heroes, I think isn't that like also the same series as the Trails of Cold Steel games?
I believe.
I thought all those Legends.
They're all
Trails games were all like part of one big massive series.
Yeah, mass series. There's a good it was a digital gaming video on how rough the translations were. Getting the English translations to the American shores. It was a clusterfuck. I think there was one where somebody nailed all the translations, sent it. They did all the translations in the wrong file type.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's just one piece of it. It went through translation hell from some of the early games. I'll just show you that video later. So, like, getting more, that's great. I know people are fans of that series. Next up, after the SIzzle Reel, I double-checked. This is not the Cosmic Shake developers or Balatro Gaming. This is Outright Games, which they are very mixed bag on their titles. SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game. Okay. October 4th. Patrick's the main star, though SpongeBob's still technically in it because the game still has his name in it. Did you guys have any thoughts on this?
Not really.
No.
Same. Okay. I mean, like
They were saying that it was going
to be more of a physics-based game, so
yeah.
I mean, that might be an interesting wrinkle for anyone who does want to play it, but sorry guys, just I'm out on that one. Like,
okay, no, that's okay. I'm just asking because then we can just like move on, just like go, okay, no, moving on. Okay, and then the next one, another big one. Oh no, we have Fitness Boxing 3. Woo. Then the next big one we got was Capcom Fighting Collection 2. NBC Fighting Collection isn't even out. And they're already teasing the next one after that one. I'm pretty sure same studio, so rollback netcode. But let's just list this off. CVS 2, Capcom Fighting Evolution, which I guess that's the least favorite of me. A unique version of Street Fighter Alpha 3 called Alpha 3 Upper. Project Justice, I believe the sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel to Rival Schools because the original Rival Schools was another 2D fighter, like damn near every Capcom fighter was back in the day. This Project Justice was for basically kind of like their Street Fighter EX. It was, or like trying to do like their version of Tekken, basically, where it's more of a 3D fighter, where you can actually like kind of circle around your opponent, circle around the arena, that kind of thing.
Oh, I knew that. I just didn't know if it was just the first game or that was just what they named the second game. That's all.
Yeah, that was what they named the second game. Really don't get why they didn't like still call it like Rival Schools Project Justice or something like that, just to let people know, oh, it's the same game.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, it's the same series. Yeah, definitely. Like Batsu and Sakura and the rest of them are all here.
Then Power Stone 1 and 2, which is fucking dope. And Plasma Sword Nightmare of Bilstein. I only know about this game because I was curious about where Hayato for MVC2 came from. And now I know. And now I feel happy. 2025. The rest is like I'm listing off the MVC collection. So like artwork, marquee cards, training modes, rollback netcode, like the whole shebang. It probably comes with, like with MVC Fighting Collection, all your characters unlocked, specific ROM versions, arcade ROM versions of the games. Like, but I'm happy. I know some people, I know this for a fact, some people are probably not happy that they didn't just do a CVS collection, because not people realize there's a lot of CVS games. I mean, because they did SVC Chaos, we already know that, but people were thinking, do a CVS collection. So SVC Chaos, CVS 2, and then some of the Neo Geo Pocket games, including the trading card game, the CVS trading card game, not a lot of people will know about. Like, some people are expecting that, but they are still coming. CVS 2 finally making its way to modern consoles for the first time in fucking ever. Let's be honest, fucking ever. Like, PlayStation 2, I think it was the last time a CVS 2 game was on a console. Like, somebody can
so technically you could probably play it on a PS3 if you had one that could actually like put the disc in and play it. You had one of the old PS3s.
Well, you never know. TVC may get remastered for one of these new consoles too. That one actually has some dope character select music.
Oh yes, it does.
I just started playing that in my head just thinking about it.
I just want to play as the Gotcha Man again.
Yeah. No, we need TVC Complete Collection, because people forget we each region, Japan and US, got different exclusive characters. One was exclusive to Tatsunoko, they didn't come to the US shores, and then America got Frank West, and the replacement of the Tatsunoko character didn't make it to US shores. So we need a TVC like definitive edition. So that is a good idea. No, that is actually a good idea. A TVC definitive edition. Because let's not forget, the fighting style in TVC is what got what was the original foundation for the game style of MVC3. So yeah, a TVC collection would be pretty dope. A TVC definitive edition would be pretty dope.
Honestly, guys, I do want to pipe in here. Just like, honestly, I would love to see a different TVC. I would honestly kind of love to see Toei versus Capcom, because then that means that we'd have access to Super Sentai and Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
In addition to like the Metal Heroes, aka were like Space Sheriff Gavan, and the other Metal Heroes characters that were like used for like Beetleborgs and the VR Troopers. Like, they'd all be accessible, and technically you could, if you wanted to go with some bigger characters, that would also give you access to the Godzilla collection too, because Godzilla's a Toei character. So
then they officially announced
and do that Toei versus Capcom, because just because, oh god, the backlog you could pull from there, it's as extensive as Tatsunoko and then some.
You should have you been keeping up with Lil Karibo's Twitter thread on Kamen Rider stuff?
No, I didn't know he was talking about Kamen Rider stuff.
No. I'm not kidding when I tell you this. I don't know, I think it was like a year ago now. He has been watching the entire Kamen Rider series. I'm not kidding. You can look it up.
Got it on Prime?
It's interspliced with, hey, I'm on Twitch, and then him talking about the current Kamen Rider show he's on.
Yeah, because they do have a few. They do have a few of the. They also have a few of the newer ones on there. They actually have the entirety of Kamen Rider 01 plus its movie, its finale movie, actually, or epilogue movie, I guess you could call it. And they've got the one from last year. They've got Kamen Rider Geats. Which I'm kind of surprised by. And then through the Toku channel, they've got like the first four of the Heisei guys, the Kuga, Agito, Ryuki, and Fies.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, check it out. Like you'll have to scroll a while back for him, but like I said, from the beginning onward, he has watched every single Kamen Rider series so far. Like it is insane. Like I don't even get some of the references, but he's enjoying the fuck out of them. I know that much.
I would like to ask him where he found most of the fan subs, because good number of those shows didn't get DVD or Blu-ray, like official DVD or Blu-ray releases. So I don't know.
Okay, next up we have
I just want to know. I want to know a source.
Yeah. Next up, they announced that Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics digital version coming September 12th. Physical edition, this is the one I want, coming like Thanksgiving weekend, like the weekend before Thanksgiving. That's insane. But November 22nd for that one, for physical. I'll have to look up the full version because I gotta get it for timestamp. At Atelier Yumia. A new Atelier character. Somebody new taking over for the Atelier series. Pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
I know next to nothing about the series. I only vaguely know about, like, holy crap, it says Atelier Yumia, the Alchemist of Memories and the Envisioned Lands. That is the full title. Let me grab.
I'm familiar with the title. I've never played any of the games though.
Yeah, I mean, the basic concept for everyone, for anyone who's not familiar with the Atelier games, is that basically it's like you're in the fantasy RPG world and you do all the fantasy RPG stuff, but you're the person who runs the item shop. You're not the one going out to beat the demon lord or whatever. You're not going out to beat the person who's trying to you're not Cloud in the party going out to kill Sephiroth. You are like the item shop person, just trying to make sure that everything's stocked for them.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to get. What size is 16? Sorry, I'm trying to get. I got the full title and it's just the font acting up. There we go. Yeah. I've never played the series. I know there's fans of the series. I know they just creamed their pants. So there's that.
As well they should. I mean, as well they should. The games are solid. I know that much.
Next up after that, a big one, Suikoden 1 and 2 HD. Hold on, it's a HD remaster. There's a full title. Hold on. Okay, here it goes. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster, Gate Rune and Dunon Unification Wars.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. So it is, the first two Suikoden games coming to all consoles, but Nintendo got the official reveal for it. Have any played any of the Suikoden games?
Long time ago with Ronnie.
I played a little. I played a little bit of Suikoden 2, but that was like back in Miami on one of my friends, like back in high school, just playing it on one of their games one night when we were doing like a D&D session, and we'd kind of finished the game early, so we were doing some other stuff. And yeah, he had Suikoden 2. We played a little bit of it.
So let me see. Graphical improvements, new character drawings, improvements to sound, and games like game system improvements as well. Okay. I know there's definitely some Suikoden fans out there who, once again, creamed their pants. Dragon Quest III HD2 Remake, they just announced that pre-orders are now live. Castlevania Dominus Collection. It is a collection of the 3 Castlevania DS games, which I'm curious to see how that works. Have you guys played any of the Castlevania DS games?
No, I missed out on those back in the day, and like that I've tried looking for them, and good God, no, oh fuck. The usual horror of trying to find stuff from a couple of generations ago on the internet. It's like, oh good God, those price tags. Oh good God, those price tags. So now they're getting a re-release on modern consoles. Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. So just to confirm, because there was other versions that they were showing, So one is Haunted Castle, which is a arcade version of Castlevania. I didn't
Of
know
the
that
OG,
even.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Redone graphics, rebalanced difficulty, and original. And of course, you can play the original if you want. Let's see. Yeah, and yeah. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Of course, Let Me Run Games is doing the physical edition of this one. Yay! I still hate they did the Toma thing when I don't have money to spend. Like that pissed me off. I'm like, no, I don't. Me don't have money to spend on Tomba Collector's Edition. But yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, this means even I'm reading the IGN article. This means like pretty much every major 2D Castlevania game is now playable on the Switch. Will now be playable on the Switch. Sorry, this is coming out. Why did he put these at the bottom of these? I don't see when. Did it have a release date? 'Cause I didn't grab it.
I do not recall.
Mm.
Most everything.
I don't.
Now I'm not sure about that one.
I don't remember them saying anything specific. I remember it was. I think they said it was coming out this year, but they didn't get more specific than that.
1 sec, Steam 25. You know what's a collection I'm looking for? 1 sec. It still says it's still 2024, so by the end of this year.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't give a specific date, just that it's this year. That's the only part I remembered.
You know what's surprising? One collection that's not talked about, Rao, that's coming out like not soon. I think by the end of this year. They're doing like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection, where it's just a collection of classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games, including a couple Japan titles that were only available in Japan. Yeah, I want to try that one out because that doesn't have 50 million rules from the newer version of the game. Civilization 7. Surprise coming to Switch. That's pretty dope. Then you know what's funny? I'm not kidding. Like 10 minutes ago, I'm not kidding this. I got an email about this next game, Tales of Grace's F Remastered. Let me see if I can grab the email. I get our own kind of press release on this. Come on, where is it? Well, no, it's on my AOL account with that. Come on, where are you? There it goes. Tales of Grace's F Remastered. Yeah. Visual improvements and DLC. And the DLC that came with the original. So somebody explain themselves. What is this game exactly?
I don't honestly know much about this game. Okay, but with DLC, yeah, this had to be around the time that I'm pretty sure this was the game after Tales of Vesperia that came out. Vesperia was like the 07 game. I think there was like one in between Tales of Symphonia and yeah, there was actually. No. Yeah, there was one that came out. Oh, I just can't remember which Tales game it was.
There was Vesperia, there was Graces, there was Vesperia, then there was Gilia. Yeah, those all came after Vesperia. In what order? I have no idea.
The Xillia games were the ones that came out before Berseria. Berseria was like the first, was like on the PS4. So
yeah,
Xillia was still PS3. I know because I have both of those Xillia games. Beat the first one. Still need to work on the second one.
So, Richard, obviously looking forward to a new Tales game or remastered of a Tales game.
Yeah, the one that I missed out on, and probably like if that's the case, it's probably something that like that means it was probably on the PS3 and good.
Yeah, it was on the PS3 because I missed out on that one too.
Yeah, which means good. Even if we were able to find a copy, it's like there's no way we could ever access any of the DLC or anything because the PS3 version of the network is gone.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's nice. It's been brought back to modern consoles with the same thing they did for Vesperia. All the DLC's been included, and visual upgrades, and probably a couple other things too.
So yeah, January 17th, 2025. You got time. Still got time. January 17th, 2025. It is coming to other systems. So it's not just coming to Switch, obviously. So you still got time on that. So apparently another reason they're doing this is because we are at the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series. Yeah. Yeah. Feel old.
Richard, did you play Tales of Arise?
No, I haven't played that one either.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Yeah, I heard it was like one of the big improvements for the Tales of series was that one.
It was
stunning
too.
Yeah, it was very good. Next up, and I don't know who asked for this, but okay. This My Sims Cozy Bundle includes the original 2 My Sims games coming November 19th. So moving on, we got Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. I forgot there was a... Hey, add to our list. I forgot there was a Help Wanted 1.
No, I remember that one.
Year.
I remember that one. I just never played. I haven't played any.
Okay, you did. So I guess just me and that band camp. Holiday 2024. Dope. DLC coming for Security Breach. Another SIzzle Reel. Rune Factory. Guardians of Ozma. So it looks like an Edo period style Rune Factory game. Yeah. You can build a house using a garden hoe.
That took me by surprise. I was like, what?
You're like, oh!
Swing! Just swing.
But I will definitely be getting that at some point.
Yeah. Spring 2025. Looks like they're trying something a bit different once again with the Rune Factory series. I'm all for it. Always love when they try to shake things up with video game series. Next up, the big one last thing of the show. Yakuza Kiwami coming to Switch. Looks decent.
Those frames, though.
Yeah. Oh. October
I mean,
24th.
for a game that was, optimized for stuff like the PlayStation 5, I mean, how much do you want to bet that when they haven't said anything about it yet, but how much you bet when it's going to be one of those how Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess were, where it's like, oh yeah, sure. We're releasing this one on the previous version, but we're also releasing it on the brand new one as a launch title. It's like, sure, you guys don't want to get that one? That's the one where it doesn't run like shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. We'll see what happens, because that's just one of the Yakuza games, one of many Yakuza games. Because we know they did Yakuza 0, Kiwami 2. So we'll see if this is good enough. Maybe we'll add those 2 as well. And yeah, that was it. Yeah, overall, combined, solid show. Great stuff all around. Amazing things to be had from everybody. And yeah, like I said, biggest takeaway is only a couple games were 2025. A lot of them were spring 2025. So I'm fascinated for the fact that I know Switch Successor is probably not coming out in next February, but Civ 7's coming out next February, which is insane. What? Civ 7. Okay. That's all I got. Did you guys have any last final thoughts before I wrap up? No.
Nothing that I didn't already say, man.
Cool. So, other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about directs, plural, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you thought of these Nintendo Directs. What was your favorite one? What was your favorite announcement? Was there anything that blew you out of water from each Direct? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reactions overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching. Now, Jermaine is available in this ethos. So I will have to, as always, ask Richard, aside from this channel, where can they find you elsewhere on the internet?
All right. You can find me and Mari at the Nerdy Chic Universe YouTube channel, as well as nerdychicuniverse.com. We will have the link down in the doobly-doo. We've talked to a lot of the actors who've done stuff for anime and video games. I mean, we got stuff with Troy Baker, Steve Bloom, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, just to name a couple of them. Shameless name drops. But yeah, Mario also does a lot of makeup and other stuff, and we're doing game stuff. So, that's pretty fun. We got all kinds of stuff, but yeah, you can find them at the links below.
So, and of course, guys, we check out me and Jermaine's Gamescom opening night live reactions. That was great. Richard, did you check out anything they announced from Gamescom?
No, I haven't had a chance. Been kind of busy the whole week. So
no, that's okay.
So I could actually hang out with y'all.
Yeah. Borderlands 4 finally announced. Took them long enough.
I did hear about that, but I haven't really heard anything about it. Borderlands 4.
It was just a trailer. That's all it was.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle coming this December, but next spring coming to PS5. Yep. Yeah, people apparently I didn't know about this. Apparently before Xbox got acquired Bethesda, Machine Games was working on a PS5 version. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's coming to PS5 next spring. Oh, Secret Level. Watch the trailer for Secret Level. It's fucking great. From the director of the first Deadpool, he also heads the studio that's a studio known for a lot of classic video game cinematic trailers. Okay. It's a Amazon Prime series. 15 different stories, each one based in the world of a very popular video game series.
Wait, I think I did hear about this one.
Watch the trailer because holy fuck! Because his company is also one who does Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix. Yes, watch it, dude. Fucking in. You can ask Jermaine. I couldn't call it the best video game trailer of the conference because it's not a video game. It's the best moment of the video game thing. I think the other last major thing they showed was they announced a Mafia prequel game set in 1900 Sicily. Yeah. That was their last big reveal. And then, mark your calendar, December 12th, Game Awards this year. But yeah, check out our Gamescom Opening Night reactions to see me and Jermaine's reactions to all those amazing announcements and more. But until next time out, I'm Kristen.
I'm Jermaine.
And I'm Richard from Nerdy Chic Universe.
And this has been a very direct-filled episode of SRB Gaming. We will see you guys later.
Till next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.